Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video. And in this video, when I tell you the amount of Little Mermaid live action dolls that have leaked, have been revealed over the past couple of hours, it's insane the amount. I definitely feel like we have seen probably like 90% of the collection so far. Obviously, there's like a couple of dolls that we haven't seen yet, but again, I feel pretty confident that we've seen like 90% of the entire collection of Little Mermaid live action dolls. So it's insane. We have figurines, mini dolls, play sets, regular size dolls, deluxe dolls, and also leaks and the transformation aerial doll we have a review of and clips. So yeah, have a lot to go over, so strap in, get comfy, and let's get into it. Starting off with the Deluxe Aerial doll here. She is in a really nice looking box. We can see her, displayed beautifully, and she has a fabric complete tail, which is removable, and that means she will have a basic articulated body underneath with articulation at the knees, and she does have articulation also at the elbows and wrists, thank God. She has a beautiful face up, doesn't change too much, but she does have some hair accessories with like little seashells, a little crown, and her doll stand is unique because it swirls around her and almost looks like kind of like water like splashing around. It's a really nice display stand for dolls, and a lot of people also want to buy these display stands to display the other sister dolls that we'll take a look at in a second, because it is a really beautiful doll stand to display mermaid dolls in. And then the tail has fabric. It's really detailed. I honestly think she's beautiful. She's stunning. It is a shame that she does seem to be pixelated a little bit on the face, like it's not very clear, but I do think it'll vary with each doll, and hopefully it'll be better with the final result of the real life dolls. What else? I think, yeah, she looks great. Also, the tiara, does this mean that she becomes like queen at the end of the movie, or does she just have a tiara and it's just like her princess tiara? Yeah, it's really cute. So anyways, moving on. Speaking of, here next up we have the ultimate sister pack that includes Ariel and her 6 sisters, and this is a really large box. But obviously it's probably very, slender, like it's very thin. It's just a very like wide box, but it includes again all the sisters. I'm not sure if these are gonna be sold separately or if these are like exclusive to this huge pack. Now the sisters, previously we had seen 2, and so from there on out we could kind of tell that they had fabric tails. They had knee articulation, no elbow articulation, no wrist articulation, but knee still, and then fabric tops. The face ups don't change. Also with the aerial face up, it's the same. The hair also the same, and they look amazing. I mean, I do wish they would have had elbow, wrist articulation. That would have been really nice, especially because they do have like knee articulation. I feel like it would have just made sense. Also because they're probably very expensive. This pack is probably like 100 or like almost 100. I don't know what the price is for these dolls. The leaks kind of like just came out crazy, and it's just there's no price really. So this is gonna be expensive, and so I wish that they would have gone full on out with the articulation, because it would have really made these dolls feel less budget and more like a cute little signature look for each character. But speaking of, I'm not sure, I don't know what the sisters' names are. I think they changed the names from the animated movie, so they're not called the same anymore. They're basically different characters altogether. I mean, they are. But so I don't know what they're called, but they look amazing. I think each sister, like the gimmick, or like the why they look so distinct, is that every sister is supposed to represent a different ocean from the world, or like a different sea. So that's kind of like the gist here, and it looks amazing. I think the designs with the tails is very creative. Like also here we have the mini dolls, by the way. The mini dolls also come in a huge pack, and these mini dolls look amazing as well. I think the face sculpts are done exceptionally well for each mini doll slash doll. They each captured the actress, you know, Halle Bailey. We knew she looked, we knew she had a great face mold, but the other dolls as well, they look really good. And the tails for the dolls looks great with the prints and then the fabric, you know, material at the end. And then I actually do think that the, you know, mini dolls with the, you know, molded on tails, which there's 4 mini dolls in this pack that have the same mold of tail, and then 3 of them have you know, Ariel, the blue one with the curly hair and a deep skin tone, and then someone else. There's like, yeah, the one Simone Ashley, I think that's her name. She played in Riverdale, so she's all orange. Those 3 characters, those mini dolls, they have 3 different molded on tails, but the other mini dolls, they all have the same, they all share the same mold of tail, which I do feel like is a little bit of a shame. I wish they went all out with the molded on tails, you know, like giving each character their own unique fins and, you know, attributes, but even then, with most of them sharing a common tail, that paint job, the molding is still amazing, and the fact that these tails are translucent, they have some glitter effect as well. It's great. I think overall the mini dolls actually like outperformed the actual regular size dolls, which is insane. But they both look amazing. But the mini dolls probably are a better value, if we're being honest here, and they look amazing. So next we have Ursula, played by Melissa McCarthy, and I think once again the face molding, the face sculpt looks just like Melissa. It's spot on. It's just a little bit cartoony, which of course it is, but it's Melissa 100%. It looks like her. It looks like the look from the movie. And you know, she has a great swoop of hair. It's all gelled, some earrings. The only accessory she has is the necklace, the seashell necklace, in gold. And then she has some, you know, elbow articulation, you know, it looks really nice. So she has more articulation than the other dolls. But you know, she has no clothing whatsoever. Like it's molded on clothing, but it's no fabric clothing. So basically, she's a big chunk of plastic. But I mean, at the very least, let's hope that she's good quality plastic. So, because people were saying she looks like a Happy Meal toy, she's all plastic, has barely any hair. I get that, you know, it is sad. I wish they would have added I wish they would have made her top fabric, because then at least, even if it's just her top, it would have added more value, and just it would have made her feel more like, oh, look, she has clothing on, like she has actual fabric clothing on, instead of just making her whole doll plastic. So, you know, it's a shame, but she still looks amazing. Like at least the molded on details in the body, the tentacles, the paint job, at least it looks good. And then she does seem to have some kind of like hip movement, like rotation perhaps, I'm not sure, but yeah, she looks great. You can also get Ursula in this 3-pack combined with Ariel, the budget version mermaid doll, and then also the exclusive King Triton doll. And I believe this 3-pack is supposed to be a Amazon exclusive, and you know, King Triton, the molding, once again, the face, it looks like Javier Bardem, you know, the actor playing him in a movie. The hair, he has rooted hair, surprisingly, and then he has the, you know, the spear. What do you call it? Oh my god, it's escaping me right now. But you know, he has the fork thing, the fork. You know, the dingle hopper, and then Ursula and Ariel. They're also included here, but again, they are sold separately, and they don't look any different. Like they don't have any kind of like differentiations. They look exactly the same. Then we have leaks, not actual stock photos, of this 2-pack that includes Prince Eric with the Land Adventures Ariel doll. And here, this Land Adventures Ariel is actually wearing pink boots and the pink headband, and she has a purse. So this is a more deluxe version of the budget Land Ariel doll. Here she has just more things, and I also feel like maybe she has, you know, maybe she has elbow, you know, wrist articulation, or maybe some knee articulation. I'm not sure, we can't see here. worst case scenario, she does not have added articulation, but still, at least here her look is more complete with the pink boots, the little, you know, satchel bag, and the headband. And she also comes with this like little mermaid figurine that could mean something bigger in the actual movie, because they have been hinting towards this figurine heavily in the merchandise. And then of course Prince Eric, I mean, he is exclusive to this set. I think, maybe he'll be sold separately as well. And then Ariel is the exclusive doll in this 2-pack, which is, by the way, exclusive to Target or Walmart, I believe. Prince Eric, the face mold looks like the actor, you know, and he does have molded on pants. You know, the boots are also, I think, maybe molded on. I don't actually know. I think they're probably removable, but the pants are molded on, and the shirt at least is like real fabric, and he does seem to have at least 2 layers of clothing. But yeah, I wish they would have given him real pants. It's a shame, but you know, what can I do? At least he looks great in like the face up area. I do see a difference between the eyes with, you know, Ariel's face up. She has like bigger eyes. She seems to be more cartoony. And then Prince Eric, you know, he has more of a realistic kind of like proportions with the face sculpt. So is that like on purpose, or like why do they have such different vibes? But anyways, it's really minor. It's still like it still looks great in my opinion. Next we have yet another leak, and not the official stock photo as of recording right now, of our first look of Vanessa. You know, Vanessa, not even like the real regular size doll of Vanessa, but just the mini doll. But it's still it still gives us a good idea of what the actual doll will then look like, because yes, there is going to be a Vanessa doll. There's a listing, there's no pictures, so it's just a matter of time until we get to see what she actually looks like, hopefully soon. But from the mini doll, at least, we can see that the face looks very similar to the previously leaked regular size doll head of Vanessa. The lipstick, the makeup, the hair, very similar. The dress gives us a really good hint of what the actual doll will be wearing, probably a really, you know, purple centric dress. Obviously there's no details here on a mini doll, but you know, obviously on the regular size doll there will be more details. It will be more layered, and you know, it'll have more prints and stuff. So but it's gonna be purple, so at least we know that. I don't think, was she wearing purple in the animated movie at some point? I think so. But here it's a really deep, like it's a brighter purple, like it also looks different. So let's see how it looks like in the actual final version of the Vanessa doll. But here, at least first impressions wise, looks really good. Of course, I forgot to mention, but of course it looks like she is going to be included in this big pack of other mini dolls, including King Triton, Ursula, the Ariel doll in her mermaid form, a sister, some animal friends, which includes Scuttle, Flounder, Sebastian, and the dog pet of Eric, Prince Eric. Then it includes Prince Eric as well. And then these two they seem to be exclusive looking mini dolls of this pack, which are the Ariel doll, but in her land outfit with the fabric skirt, pink boots, no pink headband though, which is a shame. And then of course the mini doll of Vanessa, she's in a pink dress, and her skirt is also fabric. So purple, I meant to say purple dress. But anyways, moving on, we have another pack of mini dolls here that includes King Triton, Ursula, Prince Eric, Ariel in her mermaid form, and then also Sebastian and Flounder. And the figurines, once again, capture the actors' faces really well, I think. Then we are getting a new playset for the mini doll. Here it actually includes a mini doll of Ariel in her mermaid form, and this playset seems to be a representation of her little cove where she, you know, keeps her dingle hoppers and her, you know, treasure. So really cute little playset. You can also buy the Ariel mermaid mini doll separately if you wish. Side by side here, the mini dolls and regular size dolls of Prince Eric, King Triton, and then Ursula. You can really tell that they really nailed the expressions, the hair, the outfits. They look pretty much the same, aside for a difference of, you know, different colored details. Like for instance, with King Triton, his tail looks a little bit different, and a beard as well. And I kind of wish his tail was more majestic looking. looking. Like all the other mermaids have really like big, beautiful, gorgeous tails and then fins, and then, you know, he has a sardine looking fishtail. So I'm just saying it could have looked a little bit more glamorous. You know, he deserves that too, King Triton. And then Ursula, her tentacles, they are blue now on the bottom since they light up in the movie, which I love. But her color palette is just very purpley blue. I wish she had more going on. I do like the glitter though, and again, the expression is on point. Now moving on to the review of the Ariel transformation doll, you know, from Mermaid to, you know, land version Ariel with the cute little dress. This is thanks to @Dolly Comics on their YouTube channel. I will leave the link down below to watch the full-length review, but here's basically the end clip where, you know, they show how it actually works, how it actually functions, the mechanisms, how you snap in the fin part, and then how you activate it by pushing it up, and then with the seashell, and then you kind of like clap the two front pieces together, and then voila, she has a little dress skirt piece, and then you press the little seashell necklace and then it pops back down, and voila, you have a mermaid Ariel now. So I love the transformation. I think it actually works really seamless, and I know that a lot of us thought that the fin looked way too big and it looked like way too out of proportion, but I feel like once you actually see it out of the box, once you see it like in person, like here with the video, it doesn't look as off. Like the scale isn't too off in my opinion. It kind of works for me. I feel like it works. It's a 2-in-1. It's really gorgeous. Also the fabric that they use for the fin on the inside, and then the, you know, outside print for the dress, and then the molded on details with the corset top, the sleeves, the seashell necklace, and then the hair seems to be even more of a, seems to have more of a crimp texture as well, and the face up is the same though. So I think she looks amazing, definitely worth it, and she can stand on her own, which is also really good. And then here we have a quick clip by that's so Nikki on Instagram of the same activation, but here it's just a little bit quicker. Again, I love how it just kind of like snaps, you know, it just kind of like snaps. It comes down, you snap it back up, you push, like it's just really smooth. I love it. It's so cool. And she's like, she costs like 26 something. It's like she's gonna cost a little bit more than the budget dolls, but to me, like, she's definitely worth it. Like, look at her, like majestic, like literally. But yeah, that was so much to go over. I hope y'all still enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite doll is so far from the collection down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses!